Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm on a work break briefly. I popped into Thom Hartmann today to see what was going on. Actually, he was taking a caller to task, and it was a good portion, good time for me to drop in. But I asked the chat how they felt about the geoengineering that holds the heat into the atmosphere. And one of the commenters said, "Hey, Lisa Hauserman, quit going down the geoengineering rabbit hole or something." And I wrote back and engaged him for a minute. Of course, he ignored me from then on. In fact, he left. I said something along the lines of, "Hey, that's not the only rabbit hole that I find myself in. Please give me some credit. I'm not just a one-trick pony." So anyhow, I thought that was cute, but I did ask him, to no answer, of course. Has he looked into it? You know, that's going to be my latest crusade, is, I don't know if it's my latest, because I've said it probably all along, is people who just automatically say, "Oh, kook, ridiculous, it's false," without ever looking into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of my subscribers was pretty much against that or whatever, but at least he looked into it. So I don't want to say the name, because I know sometimes people don't like it when I say their names, even if it's not their name. Whatever. At any rate, yeah, I just look. Maybe I'll. Oh God, I was gonna say maybe I'll add it to my ending, so that would mean 2 more things added or 1 more thing added from the original. Maybe I'll try it here in a minute. The bottom line is, I think before you declare somebody to be insane, please take a look at what they're saying. Even if it sounds total... Okay, oh my God, let me give you an example. Like, how are you going to stop me? Slam your device shut. Okay, do you remember... Well, you probably... depending on your age. People used to think that MK Ultra was a big old tinfoil hat wearing, "Oh, that couldn't possibly be true," sort of thing. You know, the MK Ultra, where the CIA dosed people with LSD in the 1950s. Let me just make sure I'm right about that, because it's in my little package here. Yes, it's a good thing I save this stuff in a folder. My lounging folder. See? Isn't that delightful? Anyhow, whenever we played Jeopardy the other day, there was a category... Well, let me just finish my first statement. The CIA secretly dosed unsuspecting people with LSD in the 1950s to experiment on mind control. What was the official name of the program? And it's MK Ultra. Okay, this was under a category called tinfoil hats, and it's proven conspiracy theories. So, just remember, I don't understand something, I guess. Whenever so-called tinfoil hatters are proven to be right, doesn't that kind of make doubters or skeptics? And I like to call myself a curious skeptic, okay? Doesn't it make them say, "Wait a minute, tinfoil hat Lisa was right about that. Maybe she's right about something else"? Doesn't seem to work that way, though, does it, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, we have a multi-gazillion-dollar media apparatus in place to keep us just thinking of the government, what the government's saying is right, and, you know, really, really brainwashing the masses. That's another thing I mentioned quite a while ago about how even if you look at alternative media, even if you look at no media, which my plumber today and I were talking, Rick is his name, super nice and rather handsome now. He's getting better looking with age. Anyhow, in school, you know, he was kind of a skinny, geeky thing, but now he's nice. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, he doesn't look at any news at all. But even so, we have to sort of keep in mind that even if you don't consume any news or you stick to the alternative media, the alternative media has become more or less what would you call it? Something to combat, I forget what, I can't think of the word, the mainstream talking point. So if the television media is saying subject A, then usually your alternative media is dedicated to debunking subject A. Get it? Yeah. So, 90% of what we get, really is formed by the media, including your movies at the theater, your books, your textbooks, the television shows, the television news, the print news, and all that jazz. So society is permeated with this really corporate, they're saturated with corporate talking points, with corporate ways of thinking, with the corporate line being towed, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. So it's very difficult to even have a conversation sometimes, because it's hard to get away from, like, the corporate media talking points. They really permeate society, I guess I was trying to say. But anyhow, yeah, actually I have 5 conspiracies here that were proven to be true. The other one is the Gulf of Tonkin. You can look this up. The Bohemian Grove. At first, they thought that John Wilkes Booth was the lone actor, in terms of assassinating Kennedy. But now, research, I think they've proven that 9 people were involved, maybe more. And then, of course, there's that COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program. So all these things were once thought to be nutty and crazy and silly, and they've been proven to be correct. So, yeah, it just, I don't know. It just upsets me when people dismiss something out of hand without making any effort to look into the validity of it. So, okay, that's all. I'm going to practice my new sign-off, I think. I have to get back to work. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you. The thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Draw up your political identities. Let's focus on issues, and let's investigate things that others deem to be insane before coming to a decision. Yeah, baby!